Yo, what up, people? Sorry, I was doing the standard, posting my links around and stuff like a good streamer do. The hell am I doing? That's not how this looked before. I don't have a mandrake. I should go to Madame Kagawa, though, because she teaches me Glacius, and that sounds cool. That sounds sick.
I should ask Sir...
about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Well, that gives me Alohomora too. I thought that... Oh! Alohomora is the unlocking spell, duh. And then Garlic is Wingardium Leviosa. Ugh. Alright.
Please see me after class once you have
Stop.
completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Alright. I'm not happy about getting overloaded with just a shit ton of quests all of a sudden. That makes me upset. I don't want to go to beasts. I want flying class. Travel. Okay. Well, the game is becoming far more freeform, but it's also just providing tons more classes. Quests. I have... What the hell is this? Alright, let's go to the flight test, I guess.
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Yeah, that's me.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton?
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it.
Laura.
Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Okay.
Actually, why not? I could beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Mm-hmm.
This is rather fun. Success. Excellent.
Wow.
Oh, did anyone else see that?
That lady's time was dog poop. I beat it by like almost a full minute.
Ugh, that's not. You must have cheated. Ugh. Fine. You won.
Darn right.
Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher
The
challenge.
damn thing did the
You
thing
can
where
try
it
to prepare by racing this
upgraded the
course
graphics again.
Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Really like the game to stop doing this. There.
Impressive flying for a relative beginner.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
It is in fact slightly faster to rapidly tap the trigger. Slightly more efficient. do you mean I can't enter while mounted? That's some shenanigans.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Wheats, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Collect troll bogies, depulso on a levitated enemy. Mandrake and pop wounds. Okay.
Hello again. I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Ha, stop by the shop when you can.
I was just there, dude.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hold on.
Nice doing business with you.
No,
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Alright.
I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendelle that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
The tales of Beetle the Bug.
Off to the races, then.
Oh,
Revelio.
please tell me you have an answer.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Thank you, Serona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
I'm just trying to do things, man. I want new spells. Where can I buy Mandrake? Okay. Do I get to go down the waterfall? Okay. Very cool.
Revelio.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about.
Timothy, my man. No, I need mandrakes, my man.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
World map. No.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two Hogsfields. Better than most other places, too.
What do you have for sale?
Mandrakes, I hope. No mandrakes.
I hope to see you again sometime.
I had a mandrake at some point. I had it. Excuse me. Alright. If there is no...
Levioso. Repulso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo.
Boom. Kaboom. Alright. I need... troll bogies. Where in the hell am I gonna find a troll?
Thank you again for delivering those potions. Hopefully Pippin's quality...
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
I'd like to ask you a few things, if you don't mind.
What would you like to know?
Would you mind telling me a little about Cambridge?
You've likely heard talk of the thieving troll that unfortunately settled in the area. Been terrorizing people. Robs all who pass by. So you'd be wise to remain vigilant whilst traveling near Cambridge. You would not want to come face to horrid face with that monstrous thing.
Sure would.
What do you have for sale?
No mandrakes.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Alright, Flu Flame first.
Always been keen on Cambridge.
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. This place has seen better days. Revelio.
Oh.
solves that.
Oh. Neat. Okay. I just wanted, like... Alright. I just wanted to, like, get new spells, you know? But I don't have a mandrake.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Bria Treadwell at your service, and I sell a variety of traveling necessities.
My neck.
What do you have for sale?
Mandrakes? No mandrakes. Wait, mandrake.
I didn't think I'd be the one doing the buying.
All right.
So nice of you to stop by.
Revelio.
Well, I guess I'll talk to this lady more. What? No.
So nice of you to stop by.
Okay.
Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Whoa. Revelio.
Oh, God.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
I don't want unidentified items. I want things that I can sell. Whoo!
It isn't Nora Treadwell's admirable.
Let's see you survive that heat.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Stupid.
Nothing more than luck.
Levioso.
If I am...
Confringo.
You dare slay one of my own!
Neat.
Revelio.
These guys have to have something worth, like... What if I just, like...
Confringo.
Kaboom. Ooh.
I know what that means. Accio. Expelliarmus. Protego.
You'll have to fight it eventually.
No one takes one of mine!
What the?
My bite is my bark.
Expelliarmus.
Useless.
Accio.
That's all you are. No.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I won't go down as easy!
Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Depulso. Protego. Depulso.
Mm-hmm.
You've the brains of a Careful not to get hit.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo.
Get exploded. Get ancient magic.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio.
Yeah. Well, I can't do anything with that yet.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
The fuck? It's like not there anymore.
Reparo. Revelio.
Why is it inside the mountain? Oh.
Confringo. Reparo.
There.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Okay, I have the monies to get the mandrake root, which is good. No. Fantastic. Purchase.
You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that.
That's cool, lady. Is there a troll? I was promised there was a troll. I was promised a troll.
Revelio.
I was promised a troll.
Assignment's all finished. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo.
That spider just like exploded itself. Alright, what is the other challenge I need to do? Okay. Apparently, when flying low enough to trees, I gain unlimited. I just want to get the spells. Freeze spell sounds cool. Here's the last balloon. Where's the last balloon?
No, I swear I won't be wasting your time.
Revelio.
Not rats, I hope.
No, it's a niffler.
Pleased to see Arn has his belongings back. Ranrock and his loyalists will think...
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but
Oh, boy.
What's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
Okay. He had some too. Unfortunate.
It's been a pleasure.
Where's the last balloon? There it is.
Brilliant.
Teach me the ice spell, lady. Do it.
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out.
Glacius!
There you go. Catching on quickly.
Alright, I'm gonna take a quick BRB.
Glacius!
I think...
Yeah. Skibbity bong bong. I return. Hiya. Alright.
What the fuck are those?
Oh my goodness. Is that a Prime Gaming sub from Mr. You over there? From Mr. Slab?
Continue to practice
What
as
is
long as
that?
you like.
What?
Kinesthesia
I
is a
thought
powerful
your
learning
Prime
tool.
subs were specifically reserved for somebody stinky poo poo butt nose. How dare you prime me? How dare you break your many years of going, nah, my prime goes to one person and one person only. Alright. I like how you waited for me to come back for that. I appreciate you waiting for me to come back. That's funny. You're not into Destiny anymore? That's also crazy. What? Okay. Troll bogeys. I don't know where to get a troll bogey. What happened to Destiny, Bryce? What made you not like it anymore? Why do you hate it now? I'm not gonna be able to enter. It's gonna be slightly annoying. What? It's making me go all the way over here. Damn it. Well, that's alright, Bryce. Now you can watch me play... Sorry, Slab. Now you can watch me play random shenanigans that I deem somewhat interesting to at least me.
Revelio.
Fair enough, you know? Sometimes it just isn't cool anymore.
Confringo.
I mean, I was just getting heavily back into Dark and Darker, and they've gone and ruined it. They decided to do this thing where they were like, hey, you know how you really like playing with your friends when you're doing arena? Well, once you hit a certain rank, you just can't play with friends at all anymore. They also made it so that, like, when you go into the arena, you now just lose gear if it wasn't gear that you brought in. So, you, like, if you didn't find the gear in the dungeon, you can lose it if you lose the arena now. It's no longer legendary as the top-end gear, which means that, like, it's a little bit cheaper, I guess, but it also completely destroys the player market. So, like, I really, really struggle to understand what in the hell they are thinking with that change, because their thought process was like, oh, there's too much shenanigans going on in the upper end of the arenas right now. People are like unfairly gaming the system, and it's like, hello, but you're removing the ability to just straight up play with your friends in a team-based game? Like, what? I might have to pick up Arc Raiders. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I know a few people who have been into Arc Raiders.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm.
By the way,
It allows
is
you to
like,
freeze objects
is
or
stream
people
chat
in
showing
midair.
up at a reasonable
Simply complete a few
size
tasks
on
and then
text?
come and see me.
No, Madam Kagawa, I don't fucking... I've already done stuff for you. Okay. So long as it's legible. Arresto Momentum. Oh! Wait! That's a curse! Or I can make that a curse, right? If I can make that a curse, I need to do that. Crescendo. Arresto momentum. Okay. I'm gonna need to get that spell. I mean, if you're on mobile, that's fair. I don't think you really care to see the chat on the thing if you're on mobile. That's more for like a YouTube thing, since I've been just outright putting my VODs on YouTube. So that way there's context to when I just randomly start blathering at people when they watch in VODs or watch the YouTube stuff. This is gonna teach me Wingardium. I need Aloha Mora, but in order to get Aloha Mora, I need...
How wonderful to see you again.
Hello, Garlic. Oh, those just every 10 minutes produce Dittany leaves. Okay.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement.
I'm gonna learn Wingardium Leviosa. Yeah.
When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Okay. Fantastic.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Yeah, that's alright. Quests. That teaches Aloha Mora. That teaches Depulso. Don't I already have Depulso? Oh, that requires Depulso. Okay. I'm gonna go get Arresto Momentum. Quests. Locate on map. Okay. Travel. Bleh.
There we go.
Petrificus Totalis!
I don't know what's going on over there. I heard Petrificus Totalis. That's some shenanigans.
This looks intriguing.
I don't know. What are these enemies? Where are these enemies? Oh yeah, I should go over here. This should be like Glacius, Expelliarmus. No, it should be Accio, Levioso, Expelliarmus. And then this should be let's do Depulso, Incendio, Defendio. That's all my utilities and curses for now. This should be boop, boop. What's this one? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be like my standard kit. This will be my curses. So Expelliarm, I should probably... There. Just raw damage. Standard kit. Curses. I don't have Depulso on anything. Oh, I do have Depulso there. Okay. This should be Depulso. It'll probably turn into Flipendo or the other one, but that's okay. What? Where did the enemies go? Alright, that's fine.
That's it.
Perhaps I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Glacius. Levioso. Accio. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo. Depulso.
Get Depulsoed into a wall. Silly. Alright, we're gonna have to work on this. I need more curses, but... Actually, I should just teleport all the way back to Hogwarts. Oh, yes. Hogwarts. There we go.
Welcome back. Have you finished your...
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say. And you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum.
Sorry, my neck is very
charm,
stiff
incidentally,
today.
created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Yeah. Curses and debuffs. Standard kit. Yep. You know, let's put Depulso here. Yeah.
I recommend practicing your new spell as...
There we go.
as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
I know that feeling. Some things are simply out of our control.
And some things are in it. I should have known better. I made my own luck. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. I did not see clearly and I paid a dear price. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
What is Felix Felicis? A potion?
Also known as liquid luck. And it is illegal in all wizarding sports. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. And Asuka was playing more beautifully than I had ever seen. When I confronted her afterwards, she admitted what she had done. I withdrew from consideration immediately.
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know about the potion in the tea.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So, I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her? Tell them what she'd done?
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor. I shall remember what you've told me.
I should go get Aloha Moro.
to now?
I could just have a butterbeer from a free drink.
Revelio.
Hadn't I already done this?
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Okay.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Okay. That was like the worst possible transition they could have shown.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue.
Caboom!
Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of what
Revelio.
most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired kind of name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
Oh, just solving a puzzle while he was blathering. Why me, he says.
Revelio.
Pizza. Delicious, yummy pizza. Yummy, yummy, in someone's tummy. Whoever you are, make me a pizza.
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
This is probably one of the more complex ones that they've done so far. Oh, convenient. Okay.
Hello, Hamura.
The fuck? Huh? Oh. Oh. Huh? I don't get it. To move the sparks and rotate the dials until both corresponding gears are activated to release the lock. There we go. Okay.
Well done.
That was a process.
Remember,
Revelio.
use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you.
Hello, Hamura. Revelio.
My dear dot has been asking for you. Perhaps I can convince her to stop for about the more fragrant ones. Ever since the troll attack, customers have been complaining about the smell of, believe it or not, old socks. Nothing I've tried seems to cover the stench. Hoping to see you soon with or without the plants. See you soon, Serona. Okay. Neat, I guess.
Revelio.
Most recent apologies for the delay in my response. I am still receiving a good deal of correspondence regarding the introduction of the not-so-recent stooging penalty in Quidditch, to which my humble opinion has brought the game into the modern age. Astonishing, frankly. How many spectators want nothing less than seeing Quidditch keepers flattened entirely? As the topic of your recent letter, we at the Ministry assure you that any and all potential threats to wizard kind are taken quite seriously. I have made note of your concerns, and in as much as time allows, the Department of Magical Law Enforcement will ensure that the matter is looked into, schedule permitting. We value the opinions of it, blah, blah. Okay. That's level 2. That's so lame.
Revenue.
Hogwarts households do an exceptional job of keeping the castle in order. They are seldom unprepared for any of the items that they might encounter each day. However, only the other day, an unexpected stash of wizarding crackers went off from behind a cushion. The cacophony was most untoward, engulfing one poor elf in blue smoke and giving those of us nearby an abominable ringing in our ears for the rest of the day. Peeves, please keep an eye out and be careful. Matilda Weasley, okay. Haha, teehee, Peeves.
Revelio.
There's gonna be a key in here, is what you're telling me? Eight plus 5 is 13. So 0. Owl? Yeah. 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 9. Nailed it.
Revelio.
You know, Asylum Mask might be pretty good. We go with the legendary gloves. This was a downgrade? Yeah, okay. Do I have any neckwear upgrades? No. But design kind of looks sick. Yeah, we go with that. We found a new scarf. The drip was sick, yo.
Aloha Mora.
Spying on the professors, are we?
Careful!
Revelio.
Things will soon go to pot if I'm put out of commission.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
You'd be overjoyed to know the local children have taken to playing gobstones in the street just outside your study window. They're quite charming, I must say. I noticed the youngest was without her own set of gobstones, so I lent her one of yours. I knew you wouldn't mind. I do hope things are going well at the castle, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cake-batters who can scarcely tell the difference between Arcanite and Asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
Level 3 lock, you say?
Revelio.
My GPU did not like that. Jewel encrusted turt. Nice. Oh, I wish my neck wasn't so stiff today.
Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio.
Got him.
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Aloha Mora.
Loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too, twit. That's it. 50 house points. You know you can't...
Okay.
Revelio.
The headmark.
You son of a... I want that. Scusi.
Revelio.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but students are terribly disappointed about
Revelio.
I had planned to bet a few...
Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
How's that?
Well, all of the teamwork and flying about and the golden snitch. Rather a lot like life.
Alright. And down we go.
Experiments. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar. And I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you want to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Grow and harvest fluxweed, acquire all 3 combat plants, and use them simultaneously. Okay.
This next composition took some practice, so...
Reparo. Defender. Repulsor.
Ah.
Lumos.
Depulso makes sense.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Mine now, Demi guys.
All right.
Revelio.
Where in the hell am I going? Quests. Beasts is what I'm looking for. Oh, I jumped. Nice.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Mm-hmm.
Confringo!
Depulso, because you pushed a button. That makes sense.
I should dismount here.
Alright, we wait.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Am I practicing on this little fuzzy dude?
You can use my brush. Just be gentle.
Oh god, it just tried to load like 8 million of those
I
at
like
once.
to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's
Can
really
I
not
shoot
funny.
this guy? That'd be cool.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
No.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
Someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
It better be.
Stand back.
Yo. Alright, that's pretty dope.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
But you're not gonna tell me what the proper courtesy is?
I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her,
Pasties
but
mentioned?
she's a dreadful busybody.
UP Delight mentioned pasties. Oof.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Wow. It's just more fun to fly someplace.
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seats?
Revelio.
Can I help you with something?
Hello, Lodcock. Serona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am. And I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
You know, it's a little silly that he goes to the first goblin that he sees that's somewhat quote-unquote friendly to ask for information about the evil
she
ones.
thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
I need to go to the world map so that I can go down here and buy a dude.
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambushed me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
I don't have any of that. Perhaps you could try in Hogsmeade or one of the hamlets.
And get extorted by the Ashwinders? No, thank you. If you won't help me, I shall have to take my chances, won't I? How am I to avoid Ranrock's lot?
No.
So nice of you to stop by.
Gosh darn it. It must be... Alright, well... Going around this entire plane of existence just so that way I can unlock extra things to do the spells that I want. That makes sense. I just want to be a juiced curse wizard. Is that too much to ask?
Dear, this hamlet is simply crawling.
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley? Edgar Adley? No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo. He didn't deserve to go like that.
I'm very sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the absconder.
The absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch, so that his daughter would have something to remember him by. But I fled.
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch, Mr. Adley.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. You'd be killed. Please, forget I said anything.
Revelio. Now, where could that acromantula cave be?
That's pretty big.
Aloha Mora.
All right.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Well, this isn't where I need to be. So that must mean over here. Yeah.
Has his belongings back. I reckon his loyalists will think twice before trying that again. I shall hope to do business with you again. Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure. Now there's a student who knows how to fly.
Yeah, okay.
It's been a pleasure.
Let's see.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear.
It seems as though things are getting worse.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph...
All
Claire
right.
will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
I think. Whoa, let me shoot a message over to some peoples. It might be the night riding time. Maybe. Ugh. Alright, over the ridge.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtkot. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things different. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Accio!
Repulsor!
This is terrible. Why is he walking slowly? Oh, he does run. Okay.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it? Revelio!
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Go, my guy.
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
No.
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The Helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
I hope there's a troll in here.
Revelio. It's sealed. Moths. Curious. Lumos. Merlin's beard. Revelio. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Arresto momentum. Glaciers. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Stay back. Arresto momentum. Glaciers. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Depulso. Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Glaciers. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Alright, that was fun.
Revelio.
I like the combat in this game. The combat in this game is sick.
Depulso. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. This has a moth imprint on it. Same as the door. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. 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 Accio. Repulsor.
That was annoying.
Lumos.
I'll probably do this quest, maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Probably do this quest and then move over to Night Rain. Senior Slab, if you're around, you're welcome to join.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Leviosa. Revelio. Repulsor. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Down I go. No other way.
True.
Revelio. Oh!
Some Chamber of Secrets type shit right here. Type shit. Whatever the fuck the kids say.
Accio.
Well, that wasn't quite right.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Glacier. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Devolso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
My goodness, they're still coming along.
Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Repulsor.
Alright. That was a lot of undead guys.
Lumos. Revelio. Depulso.
Hello?
Lumos.
Okay. Do I have to press it twice? Is that what it is? That's so tedious.
Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
I didn't even know that other thing opened like that. Alright, or rose up like that.
The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. Revelio. A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this. Better show this to Lodgok. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway.
It just takes me right out. It sure did. Alright, I'm gonna drop this off at this guy. And then take a quick BRB while I change games.
I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
Expulso!
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Defender.
Don't do that. Aha! Back for more. Ha! You're easier to spot than an irrumpent.
Glacius.
Knew you were still hanging about.
Expelliarmus.
You're going to regret that.
Arresto momentum. Also. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
What are you folks on?
Electricity. Arresto momentum.
The lamb returns to the... Expulso!
Expelliarmus.
I've seen Billy Wings before sting.
More courage in a Porlock.
Well,
Accio.
back. Look at Expulso!
This has become personal.
Yes.
Death to the blood!
Expelliarmus.
Now where did you go?
Accio. Repulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Glacius.
This is your first duel, isn't it?
Incendio.
Expulso!
Confringo.
I hate that guy. Took forever to die. Alright, I got my troll bogey. That's nice.
Revelio. That's it.
Oh.
This is for Rookwood!
Okay.
Ha! Another pitiful beast caught in my trap.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Confringo.
You will pay for your deed.
Accio. Repulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
Correct. Alright, I'm gonna return this to the guy, and then I'm gonna save.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile. Remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I am glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Alright. That's a good place to save. I'm gonna save. And then... let's...
Confringo!
Confringo's pretty cool to cast.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks.
Alright. I'm gonna do a quick BRB, get myself some snacks and such, go to the bathroom, and then play Night Drain. So, we'll be right back.